Hey guys, I'm the Belgian Ryker biker, and today we are unboxing and giving you a first overview of the brake-free smart brake light. So I got this box in today, and this is a helmet brake light which you should be able to just connect into your helmet, and whenever you brake or even brake on the engine, it should light up and get people behind you noticing that you're slowing down. Let's see what's in the box. So this is the box. Let's open it up and let's see what's in there. First of all, we've got a note saying, please read the quick start instructions. Okay. On the back side is an alignment tool, which will come in handy later, I assume. We got quick start guide, and then we also have the brake-free light itself. Let's take it out. Is it large? No, it's not too large. About hand palm, something like that. It's quite well made, it's sturdy, it seems, it doesn't rattle, looks just nice. What else is in the box? A cable to connect it, I'll come back to this later. A mount with adhesive and an alcohol prep pad to clean your helmet before installing it. On the bottom side of the brake-free light, you got this little flap which gives you access to the battery, so you can charge it. It helps if you open it on the right side, so this prevents from water getting in. Now the connection is not a USB-C, it's a micro USB if I'm not mistaken. Does it matter much? No, it doesn't, because of course you get a cable included, so you should be good to go. You just need a USB charger or an adapter, 5 volts, 1 amp to charge this thing up. On the top you got this button to turn it on. You can just press it and it should turn on. There you go. It is turned on, and now if I accelerate and decelerate, it should light up, and it does. It's got a couple of different modes. It's quite bright, and I think this should be the third mode. It's blinking all the time, so really gets you noticed. And I think it's also got an emergency mode, and then it flashes like that. Turn it off, just press it for 2 seconds and it should turn back off. There you go. Now the thing is, I don't know whether it's easy to operate wearing gloves. So if you want to do so, I don't know, you should really think about turning this thing on before you ride off, clearly. Now, let's try whether I can put this on or turn it on when I'm wearing my gloves. So there you go, just one glove should be enough. Let's see if I can turn it on. And that seems quite hard. Okay, it's possible. It's turning on, and that's the mode I selected before. Let's go to the first mode again. If it's, yes, the first mode. So yes, you can do it with your gloves on, but it does take a bit of practice in order to get it working. Let's turn it off, and now it's off. So yes, it's possible, but it might not be very handy. Maybe in the next version a bigger button might help, I don't know. It's just a suggestion for break-free tech. Now I grab my helmet. It's the HJC i90 solid black, and here on the back I'm going to install the break-free light. Now you may not notice, but there were some stickers over here from HJC. I took them off because this is the spot where I will be installing the light, and I don't want the sticker to come loose and lose the mount, and as such the break-free light. The alignment tool can be used to put it on here. Now the helmet has a serious curve, a bend so to speak, so it'll take some time before I figure out where I could put it. And they also said clearly in the manual, which I have read and you should maybe too, it's not to put it too low, so it sits below the edge of the helmet. Now if I put it on, it either goes quite high, something like there, which is quite high, or I can put it really low, and then it actually fits best, and it's a little bit below the edge of the helmet, but since I got the HJC Smart battery installed here, that should not be a problem. So let's do it like this. In order to install the mount easily, I took out my helmet donut, so I can just turn around my helmet any way I want without damaging it. And here you can see it's my HJC Smart connection for my intercom, and connecting my intercom to my phone so I can use navigation. And the pad will go either here or here. Here it's quite high, as you might notice. In here I think it sits better, and the good thing is I can easily line out or line up everything because the smart battery is already installed for my intercom, and that's perfectly aligned because it's integrated or can be integrated in the HJC helmet. So let's just clean it up with the alcohol pad and put on the mount. So as I said before, there were some stickers here. You will probably not notice them anymore, so I'm just going to clean it up real nice to make sure there's no residue left on my helmet, because I've been riding yesterday, or on Saturday actually. Let it dry for a bit, and then let's see where we can best mount the actual light. And I think I'll mount it like this, because when I checked with the mount, that was the best position. Sliding it in is quite easy, just put it in, click, it's on. So I can either sit it over here, which is quite high up, or something like this, which to me looks like the best position. Yeah, that looks just fine. So I'm gonna put it over here and we'll see what happens next. So I've picked my spot. It's gonna go right here. I'm gonna push down on it for a couple of seconds just to make sure it fits quite well. Now the instructions say you should, let me check, let it dry or sit for at least 20 minutes after installing it, but the recommended time is actually 2 hours, and full adhesion should be reached within, let me check, 72 hours. So if you're gonna ride it now, better install it up front, 2 days up front, 3 days to make sure, but press down on it and it should really stick. Now I'm gonna take it off, which should be possible. Somehow, like that. I can just take it off, and as you can see, my mount is on there. Let's see if you can see it, and it fits like a glove, So I'm gonna push down on it for a bit more, just to make sure it really sits the way it should sit. And it looks quite okay. If you don't have the brake light on, it's just another mount on your helmet. Bit sharp edges, so take care when you're not using the helmet or the brake light is not installed. Now, one thing I kinda wonder about by placing it this low, of course, is can I charge it? And the answer is yes, I should be able to. This is a cable, and I can just put it in like that, connect a USB charger, and put it in like this, and see, these LEDs light up, which means actually it's charged, or it's charging. I kind of cheated a bit. I took it out of the box before doing the unboxing to charge it up. So before actually using it on the bike, let's give a quick overview. Is it well made? Yes, it is well made. It feels very solid. To be quite honest, this is not some cheap crap. I don't know, it just feels solid. Cables included, you've got a lithium battery. You can actually operate it using your gloves. Might not be the easiest, but it works. See? Emergency stop. 3 modes. This is the first mode, just 2 red bars. Second mode, illuminated, braking, emergency brake. And third mode, it's blinking, so it really should draw attention to you when you're riding. And the emergency mode in mode 3. To turn it back off, press it for 2 seconds and you're done. Installation wise, quite easy. Use the card if you want to. I didn't use it because I kind of played with it before and there weren't too many options where to stick it on my helmet. So it's in there, it could be useful if you need it. Quick start guide, let's see again. Press the mount on with the adhesive for 60 seconds. After 20 minutes, you've got about 50% of the adhesion force achieved, or 90% after 24 hours and 100% after 72 hours. But they do recommend waiting at least 2 hours before riding with it. Now, something also that might be interesting to know is when you're using a backpack on your bike, it's a high backpack. Watch out that if you tilt your head back wearing your helmet, that it will not knock off the unit. Okay, I'll be right back when the thing is sitting there for about 2 hours. Then we're going to take a ride and see what happens in real life.